Welcome back to a special edition of the Launch Your Farm program. I've got a great guest on. This is not a typical show, so we're doing a really awesome thing today. So we've got Jennifer Evelyn. You're from Remax. You are been a friend of mine for a long time, and you're doing something really awesome. So I'm really excited to have you share your story, what you're doing, and how people can find out. So why don't you tell us what you're doing, and we'll dive in.
All right, so there will be some people on here that I'm pretty sure know me, and there will be some that are absolutely new to me. So as Ryan said, I have actually been a realtor since 2006. I've been with Remax for the majority of my career, which got me involved with our Miracle Agent program, which in turn got me turned on to the children's hospitals and the Children's Miracle Network. Fast forward a number of years, Bruce Johnson created Motorcycle for Miracles. I was fortunate enough to become a champion agent, helping to increase the donations and, of course, the awareness of children's hospitals through the Motorcycle for Miracles. Another agent friend of ours, Trudy Wilson, out in the Peterborough area, did another fundraiser called the Miracle Swim, again, for children's hospitals.
Yep.
All of this has culminated in me realizing that I really needed to do something more. COVID has really changed a lot of things for children's hospitals, not being able to do the in-person tours to show people the true impact in an environment that these children's hospitals have on families and the children that they treat. So I took my inspiration from two people who have done this and done this very well, and combined my love of stand-up paddleboarding with my love of supporting the children's hospitals. For me, it's mostly sick kids and the Alyssa Ray Johnson Fund, but creating Paddle for Miracles. And I will be stand-up paddleboarding from Toronto along the North Shore of Lake Ontario to Kingston. But wait, there's more. At Kingston, I will be diverting north up the Rideau Lakes and finishing my paddle in Ottawa, essentially joining two of the hospitals together in this journey. It's about 300 nautical miles, which most people don't understand. So it's 555 kilometers plus or minus.
That's great.
It's 20 days, hopefully, about 100 hours of paddling. So it's definitely no small endeavor. So
that's awesome. Yeah, Bruce actually was on my show, my old show, when I had the niche agent. We did a panel together, and it was awesome to hear his story and see taking from his own personal experience. And it wasn't just something that he just happened to be involved in. It was personal to him, and it had an impact on his life. And for you to see those other people be impacted by that and then be able to make that change is huge. And I know for yourself, it's something you're passionate about, and it's something that you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and do something. This is new for you. I mean, obviously you paddleboard, but you've never done something this big. So why this and why now?
So at the end of April, I stepped down from managing a real estate office. I did that for almost 2 years. I absolutely loved the management. There were just, COVID created a lot of changes for everybody, myself included. And, I've kind of missed a lot of that, developing agents and inspiring agents and kind of, pushing the Miracle Agent program and, talking about supporting communities. So I was looking for my why, my what's next. And, just kind of thought about Bruce and the combining of my passions, and reached out to Bruce on a night and said, I got a crazy idea, fully expecting him to say, that's too crazy, you should not do that. If anybody, and you've met Bruce, if anybody has met Bruce, there is no such thing as a too crazy idea. And he, he walked me through a lot of the realities of a lot of the challenges. And it did take me a little while to kind of wrap my head around it. I was going to do this next August. A lot of it had been like, okay, you know what, maybe I should spend like a year training for this, like for real. And then another part of me was like, if I don't do this now, I just will find other excuses. I will talk myself out of it. And a lot of my teachings to agents and mentoring is don't allow yourself to talk yourself out of anything that makes a difference.
Yep.
So kind of having to suck up my own teachings a little bit. Bit the bullet on a Friday and had everything ready to launch within 2 weeks. And I cannot thank CMN Canada enough for their really quick turnaround and onboarding with the entire process. Like everything has just been it's like having my own personal support team. They have been absolutely incredible through this. In fact, I keep checking up, waiting for my website to go live because that's been a little bit of a process. But you know, getting the donor landing page up and running well in time for the launch date of August 1st was no small feat. And they had the support that I've gotten from CMN and from Sick Kids and from CHEO at this point has been just bar none, an amazing group of people.
It's a great organization. I know myself, I'm a past user of Sick Kids in Toronto. I had some things when I was younger, so I know how impactful and important it is. I know how supportive they are, but how much they need the help and support themselves. So they're there to give and they need people to give back. And that's a great reason why you want to do this, because it's a cycle. You help people, then those people like myself are here today to support and re-support things. So it's awesome to see that. So for you, why paddleboarding? Because obviously you're into it, but like why that? Like could have been anything. Like why that? Because it's a
honestly, it's the one thing that has kept me grounded for ages. I mean, I honestly thought about hiking a mountain. Well, I mean, Royal LePage nailed that for their Shelter Foundation. You know, they've got a group of their agents who raise money for their Shelter Foundation right now. They're climbing the Purcell Mountains. Wow. I have mad respect for that. And I kind of needed to make sure that I was doing my own thing.
Yep.
I didn't want to, you know, kind of take anybody else's thunder. And honestly, as much as I love climbing mountains, it's not necessarily the safest thing to do on your own all the time.
Yep.
Paddleboarding, I can stay close enough to shore that it's something that I can support completely on my own. And it's something that I've loved doing and has kept me grounded and motivated. And it's just something that I absolutely love doing. Like if I can get on the water, I will be on the water.
That's
so
awesome.
Combining my passions is definitely, it's huge, right?
Yeah. Oh, you answered my question. I was going to ask is are you doing this alone? So you're going to be on your own doing this. Do you need some support? You said you have people watching you to check in on it. So let's throw that out there so people can help you out.
Yes. So the website should be up and running by the time this airs, actually. Okay, and on the website, we have a Navionics tracker. So everybody will be able to track my journey personally. And I've had a number of people reach out and suggest that I should have on-water support. I don't have anybody confirmed to boat with me while I'm paddling. So if anybody's interested in joining the journey on the water, I will warn you, there will be swearing.
Yeah. If anyone knows you, yes, they'll be swearing. So. Yeah.
But you get to yell back at me, and that's not something that I allow very often, but yes, I will. And honestly, it'll help increase the exposure for children's hospitals. The more people that we can have talking about Paddle for Miracles, the more the hospitals across Canada will benefit.
Yeah.
So if I can have the on-water support, it just makes me feel that much more confident during my paddling. It means that I can probably push further and longer during the days. And it helps increase that much more awareness. So anybody who joins me on the water, I strongly encourage everybody to share as much as possible. But the more people who are touched by this story, not about children's hospitals, the more people who share it, the more the hospitals overall win. So yeah, exactly. If anybody wants to join me on the water, I can't guarantee you it will all be fun, but it will be a lot of fun anyways.
I'm sure if Danny Wood was around, I'm sure he'd be here to join you. He's out in BC right now, but I'm sure he would participate if he could.
And that man wants to do an Ironman. So I just mad respect for him. Yeah.
That's awesome. So how can people check out what you're up to and how can they help out if they want to do that then?
So reach out to me. You're going to have the donation link. I can literally be found everywhere. So I am at Get Home with Jen on all my personal real estate channels and at Paddle for Miracles on all the social channels.
Okay.
So reach out to me on any of those platforms. If I'm on the water, I actually have a team of agents helping me out in the background, staying on top of everything. So if I can't personally answer you, somebody who is supporting me will definitely be able to help out. So
Awesome.
we'll be able to track progress throughout. Honestly, I'm blown away. As of today, we're over $31,000 raised. My initial goal was 50,000. We're talking, some of my big donators have already said, like, we'll hit that before. The plan is now they want me to hit that goal before I hit the water and then talk about the real one.
Nice.
I just want to paddle.
So then where will people be able to track you while you're doing it then? Through those channels then, or is there a site for that?
Channels and paddleformiracles.com, which should be live hopefully by the time this goes out.
Cool. So we'll put that in the show notes as well so people can check that out. And then for yourself, is this something you're going to do on an ongoing basis now, or is it a one-time thing? Or I don't want to make you commit to anything, but so you heard it here first. No.
Yeah, you heard it here first. I honestly, it becomes a little bit of a, this is pretty incredible, and being able to scoop up and be around and supported and talking to so many positive people. Like, honestly, the number of positive people who want to be involved is unbelievable. And in this industry, we deal with a lot of not so positive conversations, and having true, genuine people come and be involved in this is probably the bigger benefit over anything.
Yeah.
Bringing in this really tight circle of really amazing people. So, I mean, this obviously is very, very Ontario focused right now, even though the fundraiser is Canada wide. So I've included all of the children's hospitals. So, and every donation, every single dollar that is donated stays at the hospital that you've chosen.
Nice.
Nothing is kept by CMN.
Nice.
I don't see a dime. This is not a GoFundMe. This is all set up through CMN and filtered through CMN.
Yep.
But I've made sure that this is a Canada-wide promotion. So would I like to do something out west? How does that look? So let's just start and finish this one and see about doing something on the West Coast, which everybody knows I love the mountains in the West Coast. So I'm sure we can figure out something fun to do out there.
Awesome. So again, then how can people check out where you're up to? We'll just wrap up with that. And so people can see what you're up to and connect with you that way.
At Paddle for Miracles is 99%. So the Instagram and Facebook at Paddle for Miracles. Twitter, I'm trusting somebody else to run that. Along with, I hear there's going to be a TikTok account. I'm nervous about that one. I am a TikTok addict, but I do not post, so I'm sorry. Like TikTok is very boring. I think there's one video and it's my puppy. So yeah, at Paddle for Miracles and paddleformiracles.com is the easiest place to find me for everything.
Awesome. So yeah, we'll put that in the show notes so people can check it out, and we'll track you on your journey as you go through. And I'm excited to see what happens and see how this, hopefully it's smooth sailing, pun intended, and hopefully it paddles along nicely and that you get there safely. And I trust that you'll hit that goal. I know you're on your way there. I know from last time I checked to now you've already jumped up a bunch in how much you've gotten. So it's awesome to see that progress happening and continue on. And hopefully our viewers, if they're interested, they can feel free to donate and help get you to that goal. And
every single dollar helps. As much as I may be affiliated with one brand, this is not about brand. This is not about real estate. This is about community and giving back to our communities, and definitely helping support our children's hospitals across Canada. And
that's why I wanted to have you on, because I teach farming and I teach about how important the community is. And it's so important to give back to the communities you do serve, because they're the ones that feed you. They're the ones that keep you in business, and to put the community first is so important.
1 in 3 families in the GTA has either used or knows somebody who has used a children's hospital, specifically sick kids.
Yeah.
That is an incredible stat. 1 in 3. Yeah. So if it's not you, it's one of your neighbors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you for being on, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with my audience as well, and then hopefully that they jump on board, pun intended again, and stick along with this. So thank you again for being on, and I'm looking forward to seeing the journey and seeing what happens when you're done. So
Awesome. Thank you.
awesome.
Well,
Appreciate it.
we're planning something amazing in Ottawa. The CHEO has been incredible. So I can't wait I can't wait to just hit the water and start paddling.
I'll pray to the weather gods as well that it holds out for you too. So
I'm actually kind of happy that all the thunderstorms are happening now. I'm hoping that we just get rid of all these systems now so that I have literally smooth sailing.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you'd like more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook page and our other social media channels. Looking forward to bringing you more great content like this, and happy farming.